Howdy folks, it's Turtle here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, the final leg of the Discover Norway bush trip. It's been many months in the making for this series because we only had 2 legs I think done, and then the sim update broke the bush trips. You couldn't continue unless you did it all in one sitting. I wasn't going to do 7.5 hours in one sitting, so I had to wait a while and then redo them off camera and then started recording again, spacing them out. This last batch of like 6 legs, I will admit I recorded over like 2 nights back to back, just because I could, and then I spread them out over editing and releasing and stuff. So what you're watching is this final leg. I actually recorded a long time ago, but you're finally watching it. I'm recording it. I'm speaking to you in the future. It's been a really good bush trip. It's one of my favorites. A little long. I think anything over 5 hours gets to be too much of a good thing in a way. But other than that, it's been fun looking at like 50 or 60 different fjords along the way, and then some other little villages and towns. But here we are. Final leg, 23 minutes. It says, let's get going. Alright, come down here. Let's get this pitot heat turned on. Come on, there we go. Flaps already down. Come up here and repair and refuel for the last time in this series anyway. Where are we headed for the final leg? Sierra Romeo. Alright, about to figure out where that is as we go. See the sights along the way. Alrighty, let's get rid of this nasty thing. And let's get this turned on. And boom. Boom. Alright, what do we got? Taking off. From Tromsø Airport, head due east and you'll be treated to wonderful views of Ulfsfjorden. So 82 degrees towards the east. 82 degrees. Whoopsie doopsie. There we go. 82 degrees. So we're going to head east. So we're going to need quite the altitude for this one. And then we'll kind of go southish. Okay. So we're going to go this way for 6 minutes, which will probably put us here because there's Ulfsfjorden. So either that one or that one is our fjord. One of the two. We'll find out in 6 minutes. And then we'll go southish for a little ways. The wilderness, it says, and then we're going to go this way again, do northish for a while, and then back this way. So we're going to go like this. So I don't know where we're going to end up. So we need quite the altitude, I think. Let's put it at, we saw this color on the map before and 4,000 was enough, but that's darker. Let's do 5,500, expecting to have to go higher. So flight director, heading bug, we'll climb pretty steeply. We might have to hand fly out of here. So one of these 2 fjords is our fjord we're looking for, and we'll know because in 6 minutes, whichever one we're over in 6 minutes is one we want. And then we'll turn looking for another fjord. Let me think about this calculation here. I'm thinking this is our first fjord, Ulfsfjorden, and this is our second fjord, Lingen, the 51-mile long fjord. Yeah, because then there's no other fjords, and when we turn, there's no other fjords here. So that has to be it. That has to be it. So that's where we're going to go with. So that's where we're headed for the first 2 parts of this. And when we get there, here's the first one. You'll see that. And then you'll see the second one. And then we'll talk about the rest of it. Alrighty, so here we go. Get this zoomed in so we know if we're going to hit anything. Alright, 82 degrees for 6 minutes and then 109. We are all set. We're ready to go. It's that simple. Plenty of runway. To the firewall we go. Parking brake off, I guess. It was already on. Already off. And then I turned it off. Here we go. Last leg. You can tell I'm getting kind of tired. It's been a lot of bush tripping for me. We do have 3 left after this until we catch up, which means we might not catch up until they introduce more, depending on what sim updates, world updates we get in between. Gear coming up. looking out the window. So look at that water, the reflection, the bridge. How nice. Looks a little more cartoonish than the other parts were. I don't know why. Gear coming up. Let's start the timer now. And let's hand fly out of here while we continue our climb. There we go. As I've said in many other legs, it would be nice to hand fly and hug the terrain and go down in the valleys and all that stuff, but then we can't sightsee because we'd have to use this view, the chase view, which has the nasty HUD, which you cannot turn off in the bush strips. You can turn it off in free flight though, just not the bush strips. And I can't use the drone because it's tied to my yoke and pedal, so as soon as I go to drone mode I lose all control of the aircraft. So if I hand flew everything, I would be in the cockpit 99% of the time and then rambling most of the time. So I like the way we do it. It's been working great. It's a balance of entertaining myself and content, so we'll keep doing the way we're doing it. But otherwise, that's the way we do it. So what did it say? 1 minute something? No, 6 minutes. 6 minutes and 4 minutes. Let me see here. Let me think. Yeah, let's stay going east. I'm just trying to think of a path through here. I guess there is no path through here. Just climb and get over here as easily as we can. So we're climbing pretty steeply. 2,200 feet per minute just to get over this stuff. I do see, well, that's that opening over there. That's not east enough. I'm looking at this. In fact, we're not even east enough as they want us to be, so I guess we're going to go through this. I'm going to hand fly to where at least at an altitude that's safe. If we use autopilot and heading bug, I would be constantly adjusting the heading bug anyway, so I'm just going to hand fly for a while, more than normal. So let's use chase cam, as ugly as it is with the HUD, but we'll do it from right now. Looking at the cities below, that neat little island, is that cool island? That fjord just behind the tail. Cool. Alright, how are we doing? Put that camera away and keep aiming for this thing. Oh, we can keep climbing. We have a lot of leeway here. Alright, wants us to go more over those, but we're just gonna keep on how we're doing it. So then when we do the 109, we might not go totally 109 because we're already south of east, right? Anyway, we're just going to aim for right here because the 88 and then 109 would put us right there anyway, so we're just going to aim there now. Yeah, once we get here, there's a nice valley system we can follow. And then what are we going to do after we turn? Then we go 6 degrees, which is like north, right up here. So yeah, we should be good. Once we get over this ridge, we got some valleys we can do. Cool. I'm going to fly. Oh wait, I'm going to fly us there and be quiet. So here's your sightseeing out the window. Alright, now we're going to turn left towards our fjord. Aim for that water. So the fjord is directly in front of us. And then we're going to aim for this little waterway going to the other fjord. We're about to cross over this mountain ridge. And then we can start coming down a little bit. Look at the snow up there, isn't that cool? Talking about right here. I totally forgot that this sim will put snow if there's snow in real life. I just haven't been anywhere with snow in real life. And these bush trips, I think, are preset. So, I don't think we're going to run into that. That's something to remember. That little river. Well, that looks like a big river there, but anyway. Alright, we're about to cross, so let's reset our timer. There we go. And it would be 109, but like I said, because we were already south of east, see, we're pretty much where we want to be already. So we're just going to stay like this. There we go. There's the fjord in both directions. There we whoops. Oh, I forgot about that. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot about that view. And then the fjord there. And now we can start coming down. What's down? I'm looking at that thing down here. But now we can start coming down now that we reach our altitude. And we're just gonna fly through here because then when we turn north, yeah. Yep, and then we'll see the airport apparently. So probably gonna hand fly this entire leg because I'm guessing once you start going up, our airport's gonna pop into view here. And then we'll be able to land. Okay, calm, relaxing, enjoying this. Not getting our traditional sightseeing views because I would have to constantly change the auto or the heading bug because we're going to go down in here. So we'll get there right about the time they told us to, which is awesome. So let's stop descending. I was having so much fun going below terrain that we're getting kind of low. We don't want to get this low. Alright, in fact, let's reset this for 3,000. And then maybe we can use autopilot for the rest of it. Perhaps. Alright, let's get the next thing set up now that we're stabilized here. 6 degrees for 8.5 minutes. We won't start the timer yet, but we will get this ready just to see what it's going to look like here. Yeah, this will take us right down the water. 6 degrees. There we go. Yep, perfect. But let's make sure we clear this first, though. And then we'll use autopilot for that. So let's climb a little bit. We're still coming down. Oh, that's gorgeous to come out of there like that, to pop out. Isn't that cool? Alrighty, let's see. Let's read about where we're going. Vortenvoria. Vorteroya. Fly the landscape over an incredible landscape. Fly northeast from the incredible landscape of coast, lakes, rivers, and mountains to the island of Vortoria, which lies at a latitude of nearly 7 degrees north. So it's an island 8.5 minutes out. So let's engage autopilot right now. Autopilot, vertical speed, just a little bit, and 8 minutes out. There we go. Okay, bring back props a little bit. So an island 8 minutes out is going to be way up here probably. And then our airport's probably right next to it because the airport is, that's 5 minutes out. Yeah, so it's probably up here. That's where we're going. Because there's 6 degrees, so I'm not going to go any higher than 3,000. So I will navigate us with the heading bug to make sure we don't run into anything. And then we will look for an island. Here's a little bit of sightseeing. Final leg of the Discover Norway bush trip. And I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so there's our island right there. Then if you look at the map, we're going to circle back and go right here. And again, I don't want to climb, so we're going to circle around, navigate through the twisties, cross over, then land at Sierra Romeo. So it says 138 degrees, but we're going to do whatever it takes to get back through there. So then as I turn southeast and head over 12 miles, land at Sørkjosen Airport at the end of this great Norwegian aerial odyssey. And yes, it has been great. It's been long, but it's been great. It's been my favorite one so far. Well, I don't know. It's not the most difficult for sure, but it's up there with my favorites. I've done so many now I can't really remember what my favorites were. I know Patagonia was pretty good. That was pretty difficult. I did another one recently that was the most difficult for sure. That was tricky with navigation and altitudes and needing to learn mixture, needing to know how to do mixture and all that stuff. So this one though, this has been, whoops, I meant this. This one's been great, dedicated to Lake from my Minecraft community. He lives in Norway. So instead of 138, we're not really going to do 138, but it'll give us a starting point here. Jeez Louise. Whatever, let's just do it like this. Look at it as it turns. Well, that's a gorgeous view, isn't it? And it's been enjoyable. So what is after this in terms of bush trips? Well, we have to finish the Discover Sweden bush trip. We did 3 legs of that already on YouTube, and then that bug happened. So I actually need to refly the first 3 legs, which I'll do off camera. I'll take a shortcut across and fly those 3 legs. Then I can resume on leg 4, and then let's see which way we want to go. We want to go through there, and then we'll resume with leg 4. I can't remember how many legs that one has, but it's a short one, 3.5 hours total. And like I said, I've already done 3 legs of it, so can't be that much left of that one. And then let me see, get this down 138 just to see here. And then, oh, there we go. We have the Austria Tyrol High Mountains bush trip. That's a quickie. That's only 2.5 hours. But I have a feeling it's going to be quite challenging. I'm expecting that one to be very challenging. Short, but very challenging. Landing at high altitudes and all this stuff. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be super easy and boring. But we'll just have to see. Looking for that one. And then the last one is the Germany Journey bush trip. That was 5 hours. So I'll have to see how that one goes. So where are we headed? We're actually headed straight. There's water back there apparently. I think we'll clear this train. Maybe we'll fly around that train too. So we'll see how that one goes. When I do the Austria one, I'll be chatting with my Austrian mom friend. She can tell me all about the area like she did the other bush trip I did that ventured into Austria. So anyway, 3 bush trips left, then we'll be caught up at the time of this recording. However, by the time you watch them, it's quite possible more have been added. We'll do them all. So I like doing all the bush trips. I like the sense of completion. I like doing them all with you all. A lot of you watch these like the most popular videos, so that's why I do them the most. My tutorials with X-Plane, though, those brought in the big views, but I don't do X-Plane anymore, and never really had anything to do with tutorial about. I did some tutorials with this sim in the beginning, but I'm not going to redo things people have done hundreds of times. So bush trips is our focus. I'll throw in some other flights of my own in there, and then we'll do, the weekly activity, or I call it weekly activity. The activities, the current spotlight events, we'll do those. That kind of stuff. But that's the plan going forward. There's our airport. I see it. So let's kill autopilot. Let's just hand fly this thing in since I see where we're going. You see it right there, just about to go behind the pillar right now. So anyway, those are the plans. Focus on bush trips. Do the spotlight events as they're introduced, as they happen. And then throw my own flights. I'm not doing the landing challenges. I did all those a long time ago. So there you go. There you have it. If you do have any ideas for flights, so let me know. I always take subscriber requests. I haven't had a subscriber request in a long time because I've just been doing bush trips for like the past 9 months. but I still take subscriber requests. I just haven't had any. So anyway, let's see, what do we need to do? We're going to come down. Not too much too fast, though. We have to be able to see our destination. Looking out the windows a final time for this bush trip. And through this train, we have a little bit of train turbulence here as we go. We're going to make it. We are. Alright. Oh, let's curve it in here. Let's bring back throttles quite a bit, just so we can lose speed as well as altitude. I'm pitching up to lose speed, by the way. There we go. And stop losing altitude. There's some train turbulence to fight. Holy moly. Jeez. Gear down. Looking around again. Oh, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. But stay focused. Stay focused on what you're doing. You can lose it super quickly if you're busy looking around. First set of flaps. And we'll turn left here in just a moment. Here we go. Getting kind of low here. We're going to lose sight of the airport if I get any lower. So let's level off to a little bit closer. We got that flashing VASI thing, whatever that is. I mean, I'm familiar with VASI, the 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and I'm familiar with PAPI, 4 in a row, but the flashing version is new to me. I mean, I've already figured it out what it means, but I haven't seen that before. Second set of flaps. And coming down. There we go. Aim for the numbers. I got too low too soon because I was looking at something else on the runway that was distracting me. And let ground effects take us, because we're going to have that bump. Where is it? There it is. Whew. There we go. Those go down gently. Sorry, I did not have my feet on the pedals or tucked up underneath me. I forgot about the rudders. Alright, save for the last time. Oh, that was pretty smooth, even with those ridges there. And we did it 8.5 hours it took us. It was only supposed to take 7.5. So not too bad, actually. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more bush trips and spotlight events and other flights that I come up with, as well as subscriber requests. So make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next video is uploaded, and I'll see you then.